Fertilization. Our families have been living on this planet for generations. Similarly, all living organisms continue their species by producing offspring. The process of producing offspring is known as reproduction. Without reproduction, an organism cannot continue its species. However, not all the animals reproduce in the same way. In some species, it is very simple, and in others, the process of reproduction is rather complex. For example, a fully grown amoeba simply splits into two in a process called binary fission. A young hydra grows on the parent's body and then separates. This process is known as budding. In these types of reproduction, only one parent is required. Humans and some animals, such as cows and dogs, reproduce by giving birth to babies. Birds lay eggs from which their young ones are hatched. In these types of reproduction, both male and female parents are required. The male parent's reproductive organ produces sperm, and female produces ovum or egg. The sperm and egg cell fuse together to form the very first cell of the new organism, called the zygote. This process of fusion is called fertilization. The fertilization process can occur inside or outside the organism's body. In external fertilization, for example, the frogs and toads gather in ponds or other water bodies. They lay their sperms and eggs together on the surface of water. The sperms then fuse with the eggs on water to form zygotes. In birds, reptiles and humans, fertilization occurs inside the female's body. This is known as internal fertilization. The zygote then divides over and over again to form a number of groups of cells. Each group of cells then develop into different tissues and organs. This developing structure is called an embryo. The embryo in further development undergoes cell differentiation and gradually different body parts develop. This newly formed organism is called the fetus. When the development of the fetus is complete, an individual is born. The fertilized egg may also develop into a new organism outside the female body, for example, in the case of a hen. As the zygote divides repeatedly and travels down the oviduct, many protective layers form around it. After the hard shell is formed around the embryo, the hen lays the eggs and keeps it warm by sitting on it. Full development of the chick takes place inside the shell in about 3 weeks. The chicken then comes out by bursting open the eggshell.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.